After going only 2 for 5 in my predictions for the Australian GP, I am back to give it another try. The first race of the season was very unpredictable, and I believe no one could have thought of a scenario like that for a season opener. Now we are headed to China for our second race weekend of the year. We also have a sprint race this time, which makes it even more difficult for the teams to set up their car because they only have one free practice session. Before I give you my predictions, let's talk a little bit about the arena of this showdown, the Shanghai International Circuit. This track is a fantastic blend of high-speed straights and challenging corners, make it a real test for both car and driver. Sector 1 is all about speed. That incredibly long back straight, preceded by the tight turn 13 hairpin, offers massive overtaking opportunities and puts a huge demand on power units. Then we have the iconic turn 1 and 2 complex, a seemingly endless radius corner that's notoriously difficult to master and crucial for setting up a good lap time. The circuit also features a mix of medium and high speed corners, demanding good car balance and downforce. Tire degradation is another major factor here. The long, sweeping corners and heavy braking zones can really punish the tires, meaning strategy will be absolutely vital. Teams will need to carefully manage the tire wear to maximize performance across the race distance. Shanghai isn't just about raw pace, it's about strategic thinking, driver precision, and adapting to the ever-changing conditions and the track's unique demands. Now it's time for my predictions, and I have a strong feeling I'll go 5 for 5 this time. Unless of course weather messes up the whole weekend once again. Prediction number 1. Carlos Sainz will finish in the top 10. I know it's the same prediction I made the last time, but now I'm almost certain that will happen. Carlos had a terrible debut with his new team. I don't think it was his mistake that caused him to crash in the last corner of the Australian GP. The track was very slippery and he was very unlucky. The Williams overall looked strong in the hands of Alex Albon, despite the difficult conditions, and I think we will see them once again prove that they are the 5th best team. So Carlos will be very focused and determined to have a strong weekend and redeem himself after his first poor race. Prediction number 2. Max Verstappen will finish in the podium. Red Bull was very strong last year in this circuit, securing a podium with both drivers. This time, the McLarens seems to be miles ahead. Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari are close together, but I think Max will outdrive his car once again and finish on top of them. Red Bull also has better tire management than the others, and that will be the key to secure a podium in a track like this. Prediction number 3. Charles Leclerc will finish in the top 5. After a very poor performance in the first race of the season, Ferrari has work to do if they want to challenge for podiums and wins. These results shocked the team and their championship dreams, so will try everything to make their car better and more comfortable for the drivers. Leclerc seems to have the upper hand in their internal battle, at least until Hamilton learns his new car and its characteristics, so a top 5 finish is crucial if they want to stay in close distance with frontrunners. Also, Shanghai circuit suits Ferrari historically and offers a good opportunity to bounce back and get some valuable points. Prediction number 4. Yuki Tsunoda will finish in the points. Yuki had a very impressive race in Australia, and he was very unlucky that he didn't score any points. He managed to keep behind Albon and Hamilton for the majority of the race, in very difficult conditions, and only made one mistake when it started to rain again, and that cost him a top 10 finish. The Racing Bulls seems to be the 6th or 7th fastest team, but Yuki manages to outdrive his car even from last season. I believe Tsunoda will impress some people in the paddock and snatch a place in the top 10. Finally, prediction number 5. Oscar Piastri will win the Chinese Grand Prix. As I said earlier, McLaren is in a league of their own. Norris is the only serious opponent that Oscar has to beat to secure his first victory of the season. For the whole race in Australia, he seemed to be faster than Norris, but his team didn't let him to fight. And we all know how his race ended, and how pissed and frustrated he was after the mistake that cost him the chance for a win in his home country. I believe he will be stronger and motivated than ever to fight his teammate and take the upper hand in the championship battle. So, that's my predictions for the 2025 Chinese Grand Prix. It's going to be an amazing race weekend in Shanghai, and I cannot wait to see how it unfolds. But now, what are your predictions? Who do you think will win? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.